Olha lá o rostinho do neném da senhora. Tá vendo lá o rostinho? Aquela bolinha lá que tá fazendo é o cordão umbilical, né? Tá vendo não? Uma bolinha na frente da boca, né? Ó. É o cordão. Olha o rostinho lá de perfil, ó. Olha lá a boquinha, o nariz, né? Ali os braços mais pra frente, ó, o rostinho.
Tá de lado, então.
É, olha lá. Olha lá.
Você viu abrindo a boca dela?
Tá abrindo a boquinha, ó. Olha lá, abrindo a boca, ó. Tá vendo? Olha lá. Tá mexendo a boca, ó. Abrindo a boca, fechando. Olha lá. Aqui é um olho. Aqui é o outro olho. A boquinha, né? Tá vendo de frente lá, ó? Olha lá. Pai, tá vendo?
Então,
Aqui,
qual posição ele está agora, doutor? Assim,
cabeça pra baixo.
cabeça pra baixo.
É,
Na posição já do
de
parto.
parto normal, né? Então ali você tá vendo o olhinho, o rostinho de frente, ó. Então aqui, vamos lá. O coração tá aqui. Aqui o corpinho. Aqui, ó, é a vagininha do neném, ó. Mulherzinha, ó. Vem aqui um lado vaginal e aqui é outro. Então, mulher.
Não, a menininha mesmo.
É mulher. Um lado vaginal e aqui é outro. Aqui, ó. Aqui, então, você vê a perninha do neném, ó. Tá vendo? A pernona lá, ó. Ó o pezinho se olhando por baixo. Ó. O pé se olhando por baixo. Olha lá o rostinho. Olha as pernonas lá pra cima.
Ali tá chutando?
É, as perninhas lá. Olha o rostinho.
Como é que tá a formação dela também?
É, então, é isso que eu tô olhando. Parece que tá tudo bem, sabe? Eu não tô vendo problema nenhum, não. A gente não vê todos os problemas na ecografia, não. A boca aberta, ó. Vai fechar, ó. Quer ver? Fechou. Viu? A gente não vê todos os problemas, mas pelo que eu tô olhando aqui, eu não tô encontrando nada de errado, sabe? Olha lá o rostinho lá, ó.
Tá vendo?
Tá vendo? Ó, bonitinho, ó. A senhora já fez, mas a senhora nunca entendeu tão bonitinho desse jeito.
Não, eu nunca vi, não.
Nunca tinha visto?
Não.
Olha lá ó, o rostinho. Mas se a senhora fosse em outro lugar, a senhora não ia entender nada, sabe? Olha a boquinha abrindo, ó. Olha lá, ó. Fechando.
Abrindo e fechando a boca.
Bonitinho. Vamos medir o neném pra saber a idade, né?
Usei já mais pra eu saber a idade. Engraçado.
Cabeça. E aqui o osso da coxa. Vai lá, 27,5, 57,1. Peraí, deixa eu medir se é. Isso aqui é as medidas que eu tô fazendo pra saber a idade, né? O peso e tudo, né? 239, quanto dá?
29 para 30.
Então tá certo.
Quantas semanas deu?
29,
Data?
17/11.
Você confirmou o primeiro valor para mim?
72,2.
Placenta.
Posterior, grau 0. A boquinha, a linguinha lá.
Cefálico.
Cefálico, dorso à direita. É,
Peso da cidade mesmo?
isso. Olha lá o rosto mesmo. Então tá bom. Deu pra senhora entender bem, né?
Deu.
Peraí um pouco. Tá abrindo a boca, né?
É.
Pode levantar, né?
Ele já vai escrito. O final tem escrito peso e exato, certinho para vocês, tá? E o que faz coladinho dela tem que tirar só. É, ele também. Os dois aqui do ladinho olhando lá para a câmera, lá para frente.
Bobby is using a blending technique called to remove some of the bulk from the edges of the top of the young man's head. Section number 3. Working at the neckline, or section number 1, Bobby switches to a number 1 guide comb and just uses the guide comb to follow the contour of the head and neck. Remember to work from larger combs to smaller combs. To do the top, section number 4, we'll wet the hair and use a scissors. Comb the hair down in the front to look at the length for the bangs. Remember that hair seems longer when it is wet and shrinks when it dries. The key here is to cut the bangs to the length of the hair on the sides of the head. Compare the two lengths before you start cutting the bangs, and then make a clean cut across the front by holding the hair between your first 2 fingers. Work with just a little hair at a time. As you cut, use the length of the hair you've already cut as your guide. This technique is called clipper over fingers, similar to the clipper over comb technique. Now, Bobby continues cutting the hair back across the head. Hold the hair you've already cut at the bangs between your fingers and use it to gauge the length of the cuts. Again, work with a small section of hair at a time, being patient. Continue until you've cut all of the hair on the top of the head, working front to back and using the hair you cut most recently as a length guide. Then blend sections 2, 3, and 4. You're trying to create a smooth transition from the length on top to the length on the side. Hold the hair on the top and the hair from the sides in your fingers and trim the length to blend the two areas together. Continue your way around the head, blending in a circle until the whole head is done. Remove the guide comb from the clipper to trim the sideburns. Hold the ear out of the way to create a clean line in the hair around the ear. Next, finish up around the neckline, section 1, for a nice even line across the back of the neck. And here's the finished product. Next, we'll do the traditional short or buzz cut. Bobby's going to begin with a number 2 guide comb. As we've already discussed, you might want to start with a longer comb and work to a shorter one. Use the same rocking motion with your wrist as you work back along the head, letting the guide follow the contour of the head. For a tapered cut around each ear, switch to the left and right ear guide combs. Work from back to front. Switch back to the number 2 comb and continue towards the back of the head with the rocking motion through sections 1, 2, and 3 from the neck upwards towards the crown of the head. Go right around the back of the head to the other side. Switch back to the other directional guide comb to cut around the other ear. Then, use the number 2 guide comb to finish the side, working from front to back. Anytime you're working with hair that has a strong, definite growth pattern, or cowlick, remember to cut against the direction of the hair's growth. Next, Bobby switches to a number 3 guide comb to work on the top of the head, section 4. The longer guide comb keeps a little more length on the top of the head. Work from the front straight back, keeping the attachment against the head. In the case of the cowlick at the front of the head, Bobby cuts with the growth direction rather than against, allowing the hair's natural appearance to remain. Trim the sideburns with no attachment combs. You might also want to use the taper lever to adjust the depth of the cut to work around the base of the neck, blending the length. And that's it. Our next style is called the fade. It's a very popular style, which can be the basis for some of the far-out styles involving shapes and lines cut into the hair. Bobby starts with section 2 at the right front of the head, using the clipper in a rocking motion from bottom to top. You'll blend the hair length at the top, going from the short length of the sides to the longer length of the top. Hold the ear out of the way as you work your way back. Continue with the rocking motion around to the back of the neck, working your way up the head, blending the length as you reach the top. It's a good idea to clean up a section as you finish, going back to check for any hair you missed, and cleaning up the blend line at the top of the head. Then go back to the rocking motion, working around the back to the other side. Hold the ear out of the way to make the cut around the ear. And then continue towards the front of the head, finishing the side. Remember, the rechargeable unit has a handy AC power cord for use when the battery runs low or when doing multiple hairstyles. We'll work at the top of the head, section 4, with a number 4 guide comb. Again, it's best to start with a longer guide comb and work your way to a shorter comb. Just place the guide comb on the top of the head and cut straight back. Let the guide comb determine the length and work all around the top of the head. Now, Bobby switches to a shorter guide comb, starting long and working shorter. To get a square look across the top of the head, use a comb as your cutting guide. Cut along the straight edge of the comb with the comb level. Just as when you're working with the guide combs, cut just a little bit at a time. Patience pays. Work across the head for a balanced, square look. You might want to use a mirror in the front of the head to watch your work. Use the clipper without guide combs to edge around the front of the hairline for a nice, clean look. We can finish off the style by putting a part in the hair. Use the clipper without an attachment to cut a straight line in the hair. And here's the finished style. Our next cut is called a flat top, a very short haircut that gives hair a square shape. To begin this haircut, Terry begins at the top of the head, section 4. She begins by determining the flattest spot on top of the head. To do this, place a comb flat on top of the head and position the comb horizontal to the floor. Without any attachments, run the clipper across the top of the comb. Cut all of section 4, being sure to leave the bangs alone. Also, go back over areas already cut to check for stray hairs. Next, cut the sides and back of the head, sections 1 and 2. To do this, use the number 3 guide comb. Work your way around the head using a smooth rocking motion. Cut the hair upwards against the natural lay of the hair. By cutting against the grain like this, the hair is directed to the clipper blade for excellent cuts. When cutting around the ear, simply bend the ear and continue cutting with your upward stroke. Remember to cut in small sections. Go over these sections more than once to help blend the hair and check for any stray hairs. Continue to cut towards the back of the head into section 3. Let the comb follow the natural shape of the head into section 3. The next section to cut is the rim of the head, or section 3. Keep this section squared off for the flat top look. To do this, there are no attachments needed. Use the flat top comb again. However, this time, hold the comb vertical to the floor against the side of the head. Run the clipper against the teeth of the comb. This will provide a nice squared off look. Next, use the clipper over comb technique to cut the bangs to the desired length. The length of the bangs for a flat top cut varies depending on size and shape of forehead, hair density, and growth patterns. Next, use the left and right ear guide combs to trim and clean up around the ear. Finally, use the number 1 guide comb to cut the neckline. Use upward smooth strokes. Use this same technique to go shorter around the ear and sideburns if desired. Finally, using no attachments, invert the clipper to clean up the look and get straight lines along the neckline, sideburns, and ear. And that's all there is to it. The following haircut you will see utilizes the new and unique wall adjustable guide combs and the 1.5-inch guide comb. The adjustable combs provide 10 different cutting lengths for ease of use and excellent professional results. The 2 adjustable guide combs provide a wide range of lengths without the inconvenience of changing combs. Short and long cuts are possible with just 2 combs. The 1 to 5 adjustable comb cuts from 1/8 of an inch to 5/8 of an inch long. The 6 to 10 adjustable comb cuts from 3/8 of an inch to 1 1/4 inches long. Both combs adjust in 1/8 inch increments and have preset positions marked in millimeters. Wall also offers the exclusive number 12 guide comb, a 1.5-inch guide comb for cutting longer hair. The contour design follows the natural shape of the head comfortably. The teeth are fantail shaped to easily guide and control longer hair to the cutting blades. The bottom edges of the teeth are flat for comfort against the scalp. These 3 combs provide greater versatility and styling options. Let's watch as our hairstylist, Terry, uses these combs for excellent results. The next cut we will demonstrate is a contemporary cut for longer hair. This haircut requires starting with sections 1 and 2 and working your way to the top of the head, section 4. Attach the 6 to 10 adjustable guide comb and adjust it to the number 6 position. Begin cutting at one side of the head and work to the other side using smooth, rocking upward strokes. Avoid cutting the bangs. They will be cut later. Occasionally comb the hair to its natural fall to see how it lays. Continue with your upward cutting around the ears and to the other side of the head. Again, be sure not to cut the bangs. Comb it out of the way if necessary. To cut section 3, you will need to section off the hair in section 4. It helps to wet the hair when doing this. Section 4 will be cut with the 1.5-inch number 12 guide comb and will therefore remain longer than the rest of the sections. Cut section 3 with the adjustable guide comb in the number 6 position. Use the same upward rocking motion to cut the hair. Be sure not to cut section 4. Go back over any areas that need further shaping. Next, cut section 4 using the number 12 attachment comb. Use strokes from front to back and side to side to cut this section. The number 12 attachment comb has a natural curve designed to follow the curve of the head. Finally, clean up around the sideburns, ears, and neckline by inverting the clipper. Inverting the clipper for cutting gives you a clean line. And here is the final result. Well, we've seen a lot of interesting and useful techniques. Bobby and Terry have demonstrated a number of ways to adapt these techniques to a wide variety of hairstyles. Now it's your turn. Practice, be patient, and remember, Wahl makes it easy. Wahl makes it easy to create styles from traditional to contemporary. Your Wahl clipper puts the world of hairstyles at your fingertips, making it convenient and economical to cut hair at home. Wahl makes it easy. Wahl offers a full line of personal care products. Here are just a few. The Wahl Groomsman beard and mustache trimmers give you all the tools you need for precise, even beard and mustache trimming. The Wahl trimmer is easier and quicker than scissors and provides a finer groomed result. The Wahl Custom Shave System is the only shaver with 3 interchangeable heads. It guarantees a perfect shave every time for every skin type.
Welcome to the future. The Wahl Custom Shave System with sensitive, close, and super close shaving heads to match his skin and beard conditions. With dual flex foils contoured to reach every angle of his face for the fastest, smoothest shaves ever. Plus a full-width trimmer and rechargeable convenience. The Wahl Custom Shave System. Welcome to the future. The future is now.
The Wahl Pro Series 2-speed massager with heat provides 8 attachments for your comfort. Each attachment is designed for your complete relaxation. The Wahl Pro Series massager provides the ultimate in massage therapy. Wahl also offers a large selection of animal grooming kits for pets, horses, and large animals. From battery-operated trimmers to powerful rotary motor clippers and all the accessories, Wahl provides everything you need to do the job right. As more people realize the time and money saved by grooming pets at home, more people choose Wahl. Wahl products are available at most retailers selling personal care appliances. For Wahl retailers in your state, call 1-800-729-9245.